Hello and welcome to Newsreel Asia's Explainer series, where we explain political, economic, social, psychological concepts that help newsreaders like you understand the core of stories you come across. In this episode, I'll explain how our distraction enables bad governance. Whenever we talk about bad governance, we tend to blame the usual suspects: corruption, poor planning, indifference, red tape, etc. And sure, all that's real. But there's something else, something quieter, that allows bad governance to thrive without anyone being held accountable. It's right in front of us, and yet we often miss it. That something is distraction. Think about it. Each time there's a real urgent issue, say unemployment rising, a healthcare system crumbling, or something as basic as garbage not being cleared, our focus suddenly moves away. Out of nowhere, there's a loud headline. A politician says something wild. A random religious controversy pops up. Or someone digs up an old wound around identity and nationalism. And suddenly, everyone's talking about that. These distractions don't drop from the sky. Most of the time, they're carefully placed, or at least cleverly used to take over our attention. It's like someone loudly waving to distract you while quietly hiding the real problem behind you. Here's how it usually plays out. A politician makes an outrageous remark. The clip gets picked up by TV anchor looking for a spicy debate. The newspapers put it on their front page and social media explodes. WhatsApp forwards start flying. Meanwhile, the stories that actually affect us, stories about delay in medical assistance at a hospital, the broken Russian system, the cancelled bus routes, they just quickly fade away. No one follows up. No one asks why the budget for school lunches was slashed or why kids are still studying under leaking roofs. This isn't some new age media phenomenon. We see it every election season. But even between elections, it's always there in the background. The moment public anger starts bubbling over real issues, those in power pull a switch. They bring up a fight over culture, identity, or someone to blame. Over time, something changes. Voters stop expecting real performance and begin to accept bad governance as something they simply have to live with. Political speeches become full of emotion and drama, but empty of any real data. Instead of "we built 40 clinics," it becomes "we protected our culture," or "we stood firm against betrayal by internal enemies and outside forces." It's like going to a doctor for a treatment and getting a speech about patriotism instead of medicine. In fact, most election campaigns barely touch on governance anymore. You might see glossy manifestos and flashy promises, but few leaders want to talk about whether they actually delivered on the last round. And if they do, they highlight the one or two things that went right, skipping over the rest. As a result, governance hardly ever decides an election. Politicians have figured out that they won't lose votes if the school in your locality stays shut or the local clinic runs without doctors. They've learned that service delivery rarely swings an election. And that's a major problem. Because once politicians stop fearing the consequences of bad governance, they stop bothering to govern well. It's like a student who realizes no one's checking their homework. Why put in the effort? So slowly, quietly, governance gets pushed out of the picture. What's left is noise, a lot of it. And in that noise, real accountability vanishes. But people still feel angry. And of course they do. But instead of channeling that anger towards government, they turn on each other, fighting over party lines, defending or attacking leaders, arguing over who's more patriotic, and so on. This loop will keep spiraling until someone stops it. And that someone has to be us, collectively. It's citizens, journalists, civil society who can steer the focus back to what matters. And this by asking persistently what has been done and what hasn't. Not just once, but consistently. And yes, it's not flashy or dramatic. It doesn't always make headlines in mainstream media. But this is where real change begins. When we refuse to be fooled by those in power. Public life has to revolve around governance. Full stop. The government's primary job is to govern, not run PR campaigns or cook up culture wars just to win votes. We need to talk about healthcare, not hashtags, about the local bus that doesn't show up, the housing scheme that is stuck, the electricity that keeps cutting out. These are the things that actually define whether a country works for the people. But governance is what determines whether you, your family and friends, and fellow citizens eat, learn, earn, and stay healthy. And once we start recognizing that difference, those in power have fewer places to hide.
If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to Newsreel Asia's YouTube channel and do visit our website at www.newsreel.asia. There you can find video ground reports, text insights, as well as explainers like this.